Hey guys, Montreal here, and I am fine. I am finally on summer vacation. My, my school got out yesterday, and now I'm on vacation. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for vacation, but only thing I know is I'm gonna be continuing to make videos for you. So, what better way to start off summer vacation with another movie review? And this is a movie that I published a video about giving out my honest thoughts about this film, and that film is called Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. And I said my first thoughts. Now I've seen more of the film to give it an SSS movie review. Now I haven't seen completely all the film since it was from my phone and it was a Google Drive, but I've seen a good majority of it to give it an AMC review. So So what's so this is a film I've been actually interested in seeing, and I'm like, hey, how about we give it an AMC review? AMC review. So let's get started. Let's see the plot. Let's just get the plot out of the way. So the film takes place in a world where fictional characters in cartoons, movies, and other media live alongside humans, and it centers on Chip and Dale. 30 years since the cancellation of the show due to splitting up, and they're coming back to their differences after when a bunch of cartoon kidnappings have occurred in the city. So yeah, you will. I think this is probably get the obvious out of the way. This is another cartoons coming to the real world, and you already know that movies like The Smurfs, Tom and Jerry, Alvin and Chipmunks, and Yogi Bear already did not. It does not work. It can't work like films like Looney Tunes Back in Action, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, and and it can work like those films. But how does it really pull off here? So I I mean it kind of has a little bit of the Roger Rabbit vibe, and it's just like cartoon characters coming to the real world. Now, I will say that one of my biggest gripes with the film, ever since I mostly saw the trailer, was the product placement. I I do not like when product placement isn't filled because it's unnecessary and it just feels like the studio's just milking their franchises. And Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, oh my god, the product placement is everywhere. Everywhere. Where constant Disney cameos of other characters. I mean, it's fun to see them back, but for a movie centered around Chip and Dale, couldn't they just have the original characters from the original show just appear instead of just, I don't know, have every Disney character appear? But I will say this, at least with this one, at least the product placement and kind of advertisement is at least have serves a purpose to the story. Unlike films like Space Jam 2, which is just there just because it's Warner Bros. They want to milk the properties. So Chip and Dale, at least I'll excuse the product placement because at least at least it has something to do with the plot. And also I'm surprised that a lot of non Disney characters are being mentioned or seen, like Randy from South Park, My Little Pony, and some mentions, and even some of the characters mentioned Peppa Pig and in a Disney show, in a Disney movie, and that's something. The story is kind of predictable. It's kind of the same detective story. I mean, if you've seen the original Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, which I haven't, you mostly expect some of the same detective stuff. I don't know. I haven't seen the show. Maybe I'll get into it, but for now, right now, I'll just stick with the movie. But yeah. Also, I do say that I do like how Chip and Dale met and how they became best friends and they started a Rescue Rangers show. And I will admit the backstory behind Chip and Dale is really cute and really well executed. The animation I'm more mixed on. Well, don't get me wrong. The CGI animation for Dale is okay, I guess. I mean, it's good. Good. It tries to feel like Bugs Bunny in for Space Jam 2, but I don't know. The clay animation, actually, I'm actually kind of impressed how the clay animation turned out. The 2D animation is where I have problems, though. Now, don't get me wrong. The characters, I do like how I like a lot of the 2D animation for a lot of the characters are good, but the movements are horribly stilted. Oh, did I mean they're trying. I know that they're trying to be like Tom and Jerry with the whole animation vibes, but at least with Tom and Jerry, at least they're actually making the characters look CGI and look a little more 2D. Here it's just 2D slapped in the real world, but with some shadowing out of the way. And as a result, the 2D animation looks pretty off and horrendously stilted here. Well, the character designs look great in 2D animation. It's the movements I have problems with. Oh yeah, and Knuckles Sonic returns. And apparently he's here just to like, just he's here because apparently people hated my original design. I will admit, Ugly Sonic is a really nice add to the story, add to the plot. I like that. I like that. In fact, he's actually kind of funny here. The voice actors are pretty hit or miss. Now, remember Chip and Dale's high-pitched squeals that we've known and loved? I mean, it was a little annoying, but it was really memorable. Well, well, but that's they decided to throw that all out and decided to place them with John Mullen and Andy Samberg. But yeah, Mullen and Samberg's acting here is just hit or miss. It just sounds bland. It honestly sounds like Chip and Dale sounds more adult sounded. I don't know if they're, man. Yes, yeah, you could, man. Well, I know because they're kind of a little more adults now, and I don't know. It's just the voice acting just didn't really hit home for me. Also, I feel like this film kind of drags on because yeah, as I know, it's a detective story, so of course they're gonna have like mysteries. If a mystery is gonna have to be a little longer, but because it's just like six tunes go missing. I don't know. It's just like the film just decided to like add random stuff to the screen, and it just really doesn't hit home for me. And it just kind of got a little boring. Oh yeah, and apparently Peter Pan was the villain, and apparently the clay guy was helping him because he wants money, I guess. I don't know. It's just that plot twist kind of got a little confusing for me. And I really do. I actually kind of do not like how they just like decided to have Peter Pan as the villain here. So that's all I have much to say about Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. So what's my overall rating for the film? I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Well, I do like some aspects of the film. It honestly doesn't help that it feels like Space Jam 2. It feels like Space Jam 2, although it's done right, but still feels like it. It's kind of predictable and it just feels like it just feels like it just drags on. However, the 2D, the old 3D animation styles, well, except for the 2D, for all the 3D animation styles they did here are really good. Even the 2D animation, despite the horrendous movements, and I like, and also another positive, at least unlike Tom and Jerry, at least they actually focus on the titular too. See, Warner Brothers, this is how you do a movie based off a cartoon. Actually have the focus here. So yeah, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is alright. Right, and it's, I mean, I have not seen the original series, but because I've seen the movie but because I am new to this and since I've already seen the movie, it looks alright. Right, I don't know how the series will be, but I'm gonna have to go check it out when I have the time. So That's it for my review on Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be sure to post more movie reviews. We'll see you next time. Adios.